Hey, it's another beer show, and I've got a nice box of beer here. Yeah. Now this is bigger than a normal box they send me, but I'm wondering if they've actually sent me a 10 bottle box.
Yeah.
I've not ordered the 10 bottle box, I'm sure I haven't.
I ordered 10 bottle box with 2 free, apparently. We'll see how we go with that.
Oh, so maybe they give me 2 free as well,
maybe,
they?
Maybe.
No, that's really weird, because they say you can go up to a 10 bottle box. You get 2 for free. When you go on it says it's got to cost you this much extra. I don't know.
They said free for the month, and then it's.
Right, from then on, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I didn't quite. Well, I didn't get that. Right. Did you bring your snacks with you?
Yes. You got slightly different coloured ones.
Soffles, rosemary and thyme pitted chips. That's not bad. Yeah, I had different snack entirely last time.
I got chilli and garlic.
Do you know you had the beef jerky that you gave to me?
Yeah.
My one had them pea things in it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
they were quite nice.
It's not the rugby one I was expecting, because my sister joined Beer 52 and she got a rugby themed one because the World Cup's coming up.
Oh, okay. So I thought you meant rugby as a place. That wasn't in your, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a nice looking one. Turning Point. Lucid Dream,
got hilarious
cookies and cream stout.
Yeah,
that looks like it might be quite nice.
Yeah.
Turning Point.
I'll tell you what that is. That's
Raise the Bar.
Yeah, well, what it is.
Horrible garish colours.
Yeah.
I quite like the orange top because orange is one of my favourite.
We'll tell you about that all this on a show.
Yeah, you've done some notes in there. So, no, I haven't got 10 in here anyway.
Oh, you haven't?
I've only got 8.
So there's space for a couple if you wanted.
Surely, we just put Elwick's in the fridge. I'm sure there's one in there. I don't remember seeing one like this, all red.
Well, I that's the one I drank. So
that's the one you drank, is it? Because that is really minimalist. Yeah. That is nothing. It's just red with some black lines.
Big brewery.
Weird. Big brewery, yeah. The Last Optimo, is that called?
Yeah, something like that.
It's a pale 5.2. The Last Optimo. Oh, this looks like could be alright. Looking rather metal. We can't actually read that though, can you? It's so small and weird.
It says nothing much happens in the Midlands.
Is that what it says?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, ain't much happening in the Midlands. Oh yeah, just about make that out.
Yeah.
Really badly. I don't think it's just due to the fact my eyes are getting old. I think that is just really impossible to read. It's called 9, that one. Oh yeah, it says on the back, 8 much happening in the West Midlands. It's a stout, 5.4. Vegan.
Yeah. The
rest of them aren't vegan, so I'm going to have to drink them all.
Oh yeah.
Mothership. Brut Pale Ale, fermented with champagne.
Yeah, I know, that's an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's potentially interesting. Certainly an interesting colour of the can. So what was the theme in the end for this one then? If it wasn't...
Well, it's these are all competition winners.
Okay.
In a competition called Raise the Bar.
Ah, right. Dry hopped farmhouse ale, Vault City Brewing. Yeah, a couple of them did have Raise on the Bar written on the back of them, didn't they?
Yeah. And it's new brewers. It's new brewers. They've got to be less than 2 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a summer stout. It's not like cardamom and rose. I'm getting ahead of myself there. That doesn't look like a stout. If someone pointed that to me and said, "What drink do you think is contained within that vessel?" I probably said lemonade. You know what I mean? It's like a new fizzy pop of some sort, isn't it? Rather than an actual. This one looks like it's. This used to be the wrap on rhubarb and custard, didn't it, back in the day?
Right.
The old sweets. Do you remember the old sweets? I think I'm probably wrong, but I'm just saying it for jokey effect. Mosaic Super Pale.
Yeah.
Turning Point Brewing Company. Right, that's it. That's all the ones I've got in there. We've already got Elwick's in the. Is that the same one you brought over, or a different one?
What's that? I think it's the same.
Right.
I think it's the same.
You said one you thought you
Oh no, I drank.
The red one you said, didn't you?
I'm sure I drank the red one. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I wonder if do we put the red one in there and we both have that as well?
You know what?
So we have 9 this week.
We could go for it, couldn't we? I mean, to be honest, I think
I've got no work tomorrow, so
I think this was nice.
Yeah.
If I remember.
Let's
I
put
think
that in
this
the
was a
fridge
nice
then.
one.
I might even have a beer.
I have got work tomorrow. But fuck it.
But you're a strong, brave man. You can manage it. Right, so we're going to go and do another video now involving more beer and vinyl.
Yeah.
I'm going to have some beer anyway, because sod it. Why not? It's a Tuesday night, you know what I mean? You've got to have a beer.
I'll pace myself.
Anyway, we're back soon to try drinking them. Okay, it's beer time. We got our snacks.
Yeah, 2 slightly different ones.
2 glasses.
Yeah, a lot of different ones.
What's your flavour on your ones?
Chili and garlic.
Okay, I was thinking
time.
yeah.
Chips.
I think your one's going to take the taste away a bit from the beer, maybe. Let's start off with a bottle then. We've got 9 beers today.
Lots to talk about. Yeah, we've got a bonus beer. If I can talk at the end of it.
Yeah.
Well, straight away, I'll tell you about this.
DDH Session IPA, 4% ABV, which doesn't mean abbreviated.
Oh, yeah. Get that out of the way first.
Yeah.
Raise the Bar is a competition for brewers that have only been going 2 years.
Okay.
And that is a collaboration of the 4 winners.
Oh.
They choose their own hop.
Okay.
And throw it in. So it's brewed in Belgium again. You know, it's like they've sent it off.
Right, yeah. So they get this Belgian brewery to do it for them, but they give the recipe or whatever. Okay.
So yeah, more than 60 brewers entered this year's Raise the Bar competition, each vying for a chance to pour at beer festivals across the UK and see their creations mailed out to thirsty Beer 52 members. To be eligible for consideration, contenders need to have been in commercial production for less than 2 years and were asked to send samples of 3 different beers. Judging took place in March this year at Hackney's Pembury Tavern. You ever been there?
No.
It's a great pub. It's a lovely pub. It's the one that's right on the corner. They just sell ales. That's all they sell. Conducted by a panel including Wildcards, Giga Wise, Earth Station's Jen Merrick, beer writer Matt Curtis, and We Are Beer's Greg Wise, and Beer 52's Callum Stewart. The challenge to whittle down 60 to just 4 exceptional young brewers. There were many worthy entrants, but in the end, the standout 4 were Mothership, Fault City, Dig Brew Company, and Turning Point, which is what we got.
Right, okay. So it says here that each of the 4 winners chose their own hops, their own signature hop or whatever it was. So the hops in there, you've got double dry hop with Mosaic, Citra Galaxy, and Mandarina Bavaria is the hops that are in it. I've got to say, looking at it,
it's like fruit juice and orange juice.
It does. It looks horrible. It's like, it's not clear at all. It looks like it's literally got float. It hasn't got float, but it's a fruit in it. It's got that look that you get from a fruit juice. It looks fizzy. And
so the alcohol by volume is 4%. Taste notes: the hop-loaded IPA is a celebration of 4 winners of the 2008 Raise the Bar competition to find the best new brewing talent in the UK. Each brewer has put forward their signature hop, represent them and their beer. You can find them at a festival near you this year.
We've said all that.
So hoppy 4, bitter 3, malty 2, sour floral, fruit sweet, and smooth is 1.
Okay. So looking at it, I'm not feeling
confident.
Not feeling confident at all. No.
No, I already quite like the smell. It says floral 1, but it's quite smelly. I can already see you straightening that a bit.
Hasn't got that horrible we always think of being hoppy, the really wince-inducing hoppiness.
It's not brutal like that, no. No. It's very fruity though. Now you can almost think you're tasting a sort of hoppy orange juice.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of a twang at the end of it, but it doesn't really, not a twang that does your throat in, you know. So it's not too wince-inducing, it's not too twangy, leaving a feeling in the back of your throat, but equally it's still not pleasant though.
No.
I wouldn't consider this as a pleasant drink. It's like I'm drinking it and it doesn't taste like beer, you know? It doesn't taste, it hasn't got them kind of beer taste that I would expect, you know? If this is what the 4 best breweries in this competition can do, then then they're fucked basically. They couldn't fucking manage a fucking piss up in a brewery with this kind of shit. You know what I mean?
It's so in a brewery. Oh god. This is experimental though.
It could have easily pissed in this and it could, you know. No, I don't know. I like to be a bit mean with stuff, but
Oh, well, we've got to be honest about
Yeah.
it. And for you, and partly me, this is not really your type of beer.
No.
You've been inclined to it in a way.
yeah. See, I'm
You're getting
being
the
kind.
taste.
I'm being nice.
Yeah, you couldn't manage a piss up.
We have spoken
Yeah.
before about like when you do a taste today, you do pick up a lot. If you just drink it like
Yeah.
because the ones that I drank afterwards, the same
drank
beers, you don't notice it as much because you're just drinking it and like having a conversation or whatever.
It'll be
It's just-
interesting to see how I think because I've
When
already
you-
drunk 2 of my beers from the extra,
Yeah.
and when we have our bonus beer, be interesting to see what I think of it.
It doesn't even look like beer, does it? It doesn't even look like beer at all.
Yeah.
If this was in a glass and your kid was drinking it, you'd think, oh, she's drinking orange juice.
Yeah.
Or what do I said she for? She, he, whatever your fictional
Yeah,
kid may be.
sexist.
Yeah.
Kids
but-
can't drink anyway. Yeah. But you would think, I don't know. I mean, for me, it's
Yeah,
a
that's a
free.
good idea. You can play tricks on your children by giving them beer.
Russian roulette. Yeah.
You can say, yeah, drink your lovely lemonade.
Yeah, beer roulette. Is it beer or is it orange juice? It's all right. I'd give it a 3. But you know, would you have
A
a
little
pint of
fruity
it?
bit. No.
No.
Yeah, it's hard to, I don't know, it's just... It's hard to believe it's actually beer for me.
We're too
Yeah.
bloody old to do this show.
Yeah,
aren't
I
we?
know, we're too old for this craft
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Well, when I was
so
a
out of
lad,
touch.
when I was a lad, all beer was bran.
Yeah.
Beer's meant to be bran, not this fucking fluorescent bloody, I don't know. This looks like something that was injected into the veins by Reanimator to bring people back to life again. And do you remember the old Reanimator from the 80s?
Yeah. We haven't had
Herbert West would inject
Yeah.
into people's veins to bring bodies back
we
to
yet
life.
to have a green beer. I'm sure it's coming.
This is close. This is close. I don't know. I can quite bit on a hot summer's day.
Yeah.
A pint of this, if it was a little bit, maybe a little bit more cooler as well.
Even though I'm starting to get with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I think it might be quite refreshing, like on a.
Well, it is refreshing.
I
on
do you know
summer's
what?
day.
But this is not like beer. Do you know like the bloody the ciders that they put ice in and they serve with ice, the
Fake
Magnums
cider.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're quite popular, and that's, on a hot summer's day they are quite nice. I've had them a couple of times.
I like cider.
With Lisa, whatever, the pear one or whatever. It's just refreshing. It's wet and it's a bit alcoholic, and so it's.
Yeah.
I can imagine this. I can imagine them selling this and say, put ice in it and have it blinking. Have it in the summer, but
Everyone's cutting their fangs out. No, you can't. Put
I know,
ice in beer, but you can't do this.
but that's the point. Yeah, it's so unlike a beer.
That's
that
the
you
next
might as
stage.
well, yeah, you
That's
might
the
as
next hipster stage.
well, yeah.
People start to put ice.
You can have a
in
little
it,
umbrella
don't
in
you?
the top and everything,
Yeah.
couldn't you? Drink it with straws.
Some people already put fruit in it.
Slice a lime in there. Why not just throw everything in? Just throw the rules out when it comes to beer. If it's not going to be bran anymore like it's meant to be, they might just do what they like with it.
Well, they do what they like.
Have a little ribbon round the top, whatever. Go
Yeah.
for it. Knock yourselves out.
There is a pink beer here. Look. We'll get to it, but look at that.
Pink in colour.
Look at that.
Oh, is that one of the ones we got this week?
I don't think so.
Did you drink it already or did you not?
No,
That was
no,
one of the
no.
other ones that thank
Yeah.
goodness we never got a pink beer. I
I've
feel
had a pink
like,
one before.
yeah. I think I should draw a line on pink beer. I think I should put a veto. No more pink beers. If you pour a beer and it turns out to be pink, we should just say, nah, fuck this. Use it to wash the glasses up with afterwards or something like that. Or throw it down the toilet to clean the clinkers off the side of the fucking S-Pen.
Oh, I'm gonna have a little snacky.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 for me. What are you scoring on that?
I think you're very generous. I don't know, it's really weird. 'Cause
I'm giving slightly generous.
I have had ones that are like hoppier and make you wince more and give you like a nastier throat taste, but
I sort of don't. Like, this is like they're winners. I kind of like feel bad because they won everything.
obviously experimental. I mean, they haven't. They just all
Can you
bunged
imagine
it.
us in the competition?
Yeah, but but if you think about it though, it's like if four kids all had made a sandwich and they all won a competition. This will make another sandwich, and they all chose their favourite ingredient to put into one sandwich.
Yeah.
It would taste like shit, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? So is it the same with this concept? It's like, just
Maybe
bung a hopping. We don't care if they go together or not.
Oh,
You know?
it's got a slight kick to it. Yeah, it's an experimental one. And then again, all their beers are experimental in a way.
These are alright. I haven't worked me in time. My one.
You want a swap taste one?
I'm going. The man, I think yours is bigger than mine. Right, don't think of that. I meant his crisps.
Oh, they're nicer. They're tastier.
A nice mellow little taste, isn't they?
Yeah.
I'd raise them in time.
These got a bit of a kick to them, actually.
That's the thing, I'm glad you got them ones, because I don't want the chilli one, because I worry they're going to throw my taste buds off.
Yeah.
But, right.
Do we have now?
Got this red one there. Mysterious red one that looks like an avant-garde black metal or post-metal album cover.
Yeah, post-metal album cover.
Is it meant to be waves?
It's the bonus beer. I've had this already.
Is it meant to be a calm sea going off into the distance, or what is that exactly?
I've had it though, and I like this one. I was quite gutted that I put this aside as the beer I didn't want.
Oh, right.
So we'll see. Dig founder Oliver Webb's story is a little unusual. Instead of quitting a job he hated and avidly homebrewing for years, his path into craft started at art school, hence the art account, I guess.
When you said Dig founder at the beginning, because this is made by a brewer
company
called
yeah,
Dig.
Dig Brew Company.
I thought Dig founder was a bloke's name.
All right.
Digby founder.
Yeah. It was the end of his first year and everyone was pitching in, helping the second year students get ready for their final exhibition. Oliver recalls this was the first time he'd really felt a creative community vibe that he'd expected would be the norm. So he did what any normal creative individual would do under the circumstances. He turned his studio space into a bar.
Okay.
We just bought the cheapest beer we could find at Sainsbury's and everyone donated like £1 a pint to keep the thing going. We'd also do special theme cocktail depending on what was happening that week. If we had a visiting artist, for example, every Wednesday we'd go to the main student union bar and beg them for ice because that's where the big parties were. But wasn't that a bit illegal? Oh, absolutely. And we ended up getting shut down by the police at the end of the year. We still think one of the student union bar managers rattled us out, but it's all water under the bridge.
Okay, doesn't explain about how he started making a brewery though, does it? So Dig Brew.
There's more. Although this time he was talking to the owners of a hugely successful community pub in Tipton, Birmingham, called Mad O'Rourke's Pie Factory, which I know about actually.
Okay.
The team there had seen what Oliver had achieved with his bar and were keen to work with him. When he took the brewery idea to them, they were immediately behind him. He teamed up with his brother and sister to help run the business and finally brought on the head brewer, Joe Leaney, who had been working at another local brewery.
Okay. So he started off as an illegal barman.
Yeah.
Fair enough, this is one good way of doing it.
So what we got here in the old...
So this is like the last, was it Optimo? The last Optimo, pale 5.2%, our ever-returning Citra-focused house pale. With this iteration, we have utilised Galaxy alongside the Citra throughout the whirlpool and during conditioning, fermented with London Fog. Now, is that London Fog as in fog we have in London, or is London Fog the name of another...
probably a name of
another
hop.
Yeah, hop or something like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Was it say fermented with, like...
Yeah, fermented with
London
Fog.
That's the yeast then.
Oh.
Yeah.
So London Fog is the name of the yeast. I don't know. I just wondered if that was a joke, to be honest. Yeah, based in Birmingham.
So we got located in Birmingham, Digbiff neighbourhood.
It's like shiny piss is what it looks like.
Dig Brew Company, I like this one though. Dig Brew Company is an exciting creative brewery whose beers are matched by the ambition of its vision, from international art collaborations to beer-based opera.
Beer-based opera?
That's interesting. The team here is full of surprises, which is just how we like it.
Barman, 4 more beers!
Dig Brew Company's ever-returning Citra focus. Oh, you already
read that already.
Yeah. Hoppy is fine, but I don't think it's that hoppy actually. Bitter is
got lots of stuff on the wheel.
Malty, smooth, floral, and fruit are all 3, and sweet is 1.
And
sour is nothing.
Nothing for sour, so it's not a sour one. But the colour again is like that horrible wishy-washy. It looks like washing up liquid. Not liquid, but washing up water after you've washed all your pots and pans.
Yeah.
You know?
But...
Smells not too bad. So it says floral is free, but I'm not really getting any...
No. The last one was smellier.
I'm not sure if floral is just about the smell though, or if it's supposed to taste flowery or so. I'm not too sure.
I'm sure.
Yeah, mate, who cares? Just drink it and get pissed.
Well, this is a lot nicer than the other one. It's less fucking sharp.
It's got a funny mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Leaves a nice little kick in the mouth.
It does,
actually.
yeah, just leave a little kick.
Yeah, it's almost like it's spicy or something.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say it's got a massively hoppy kind of like wincing like hoppiness or something.
No, I'm surprised hoppy is.
And it's got it's a funny taste. Normally, like when you've got a bit of an aftertaste or a bit of a twang, it'll be in the back of your throat. I always find. But this feels like it's in my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like you've had chili or something.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That is weird.
But in a nice way. It's not bad at all, actually. I'm more critical because, you know, but when I drank it at the time, I liked it. It was better than the other one I had.
I'm not sure I'd go for a second pint of it if I was to get a pint.
It's still of that light kind of...
yeah, it's just weird, isn't it? It tastes like it's 5.2, so it's quite strong.
Yeah.
But it's that sort of the mouth feel does make it feel like it's got a stronger kick to it. Like you said, like maybe it's a bit. I don't know if it's anything to do with the crispy just then. Maybe that's
yeah, it's spicy. Yeah.
We only had one of them, didn't we?
Yeah.
I only had one anyway.
I'd probably still score this maybe a 3.
Yeah.
Maybe a 3.5 if I was feeling generous, because it's not bad at all. I'm like you though. I enjoyed this more yesterday.
Yeah.
So I was just drinking it.
Yeah. But when you actually
that's a good thing though. I think it's a good thing. You've got to be critical.
Yeah. But like you said, when you're not thinking about it, when you're not trying to rate it, you're just drinking it.
You just drink it.
Yeah.
You know it's pleasant.
Yeah. It doesn't. You know.
Yeah.
You're not psychoanalyzing it quite so much. Not psychoanalyzing. You can't psychoanalyze it.
Psychoanalyze it.
What are you made of? What are you thinking?
Yeah.
You fancy your mother, don't you?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. No, but you know, analyse then.
What do you see when you see this picture?
Yeah. Rorschach test.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. But yeah, it's alright.
Yeah. What is it, score-wise? What was your last one anyway? You didn't... A 2, yeah? A 2. So, 2. 2.5 then?
Yeah, I think 2.5.
I go for 3. Maybe 3.5.
Well, I don't know.
You young bastards!
I think we need to do. We should start off as out of 10. I don't know. Because it doesn't make much difference. We're doing half scores anyway. So it's still out of 10, really, isn't it?
Well, then that would be.
You seem to like lump yours all in at 3 and like.
Yeah, but if it was out of 10, all mine would be 6.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So it'd be the same.
I feel that's all right.
It's not like beer, so everything's slightly above average.
We just did a
much.
beer and vinyl video, and I had one beer in that.
Was
I've
nice,
had 2 halves of this now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling quite drunk already.
Yeah, and we got an extra beer.
Yeah, so I'm going, oh, it's going to be good, buddy. You wait and see what crap I come out with by the end of it.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. I've got to read more notes. I don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah, literally let me read some notes as well. You know what I mean? You know, it's like, you know.
This is mine. This is mine.
You know.
I've got it all marked out for importance because you really want to know. Now, I like things. I like talking about the brewers because I think it's important to get them out there as well.
Yeah.
Explain what they're all about. You know.
So we then put links or something to the brewers. We haven't really got any
Good point,
information for
actually.
links, have we?
Yeah. On the YouTube thing.
Yeah. Or maybe we should put the names down of all the ones that we had so people can actually have a look at it. Yeah. But that would be work. It's not really worth it for the 50 views that we get.
That'd be work.
You know what I mean? For the 50 views that we get, I could put like I could put the name title at the bottom saying this is so and so from.
It's been going down again.
Yeah,
like the first one was good, the second one's good.
Yeah. We don't care.
We don't care. We like beer.
Oh, exactly.
We like beer.
That's what they do. Keeps us out of trouble. Stops us mugging old ladies, isn't it? Like we used to do on a Tuesday night.
Exactly. Lovely. Sort of lovely. Sort of lovely. Nah.
I wouldn't go lovely.
Nah, don't go lovely.
I'm veering more towards terrible, to be honest. But I'm going to grab this one.
Oh, come on. What we
So
got?
this is hopefully an upturn for the old taste buds.
Whoa.
Lucid
Can't
Dream Cookies and Cream Stout.
Come on.
Cookies and Cream Stout. Cocoa, vanilla, lactose and all the chocolatey malt you can shake a cookie at. Ingredients: water, barley, oats, lactose, hops, yeast, vanilla, cocoa nibs.
Fucking
Or
loads.
cocoa nibs.
Loads of ingredients.
Suitable for vegetarians, not for vegans though. Sorry, I'm really going to have to drink this on my own, mate.
Never mind.
Oh, bugger.
These guys are mad. But like when you read about these guys, they're very, very inventive. When you ask a brewer about their process, the standard answer is, we brew the beers we want to drink. However, I'd wager a few breweries follow a philosophy through with quite the same seat of the pants commitment as Turning Point. The Yorkshire-ish based brainchild of Cameron Brown and Aaron McMahon. I guess that
McMahon.
is. McMahon.
Yeah.
Is it? We didn't. I can't speak. We didn't really have a strategy of heading out with a core range of beers, explains Cameron. Who are we to say these beers are so good that people will want them again and again? So instead we said, let's just make some beers and then some different beers and just keep going like that. We never really changed that formula. We just sit down every few days and decide what we're going to do.
So they don't have a standard beer, they just make different ones all the time?
Yeah, I think they've got 2 standards now.
Right, okay.
I'm looking at the board just now and we've got our next 2 brews planned and then that's it. The pair met up shortly after around Christmas 2016 with the intention of determining whether their dream had legs. Needless to say, by the second pint...
Their dream was legless.
Yeah.
Their dream was legless.
Very good. They decided where the brewery would be and exactly what kit they would need. In January, they put the deposit down for Turning Point's inaugural brew. Took place in April 2017. A schedule that Cameron now describes as flat out bonkers.
Right.
By which seems entirely suited to the brewer's let's just do it ethos.
Okay. So just basically, let's say from the seat of
Look
their
at some of their names.
we
Like
make it up as they go along.
Dark Matter Custard,
Doom
Cosmic-
Stooge.
Doom Stooge is an awesome name for a
Yeah.
beer.
Wavelength.
Yeah, Cosmic
Isn't that
Flux.
one which we got with-
Yeah, we've got Wave left coming up.
Cosmic Flux.
Right.
Right, started off with the pour. It's gone down now. It had a lovely creamy caramel
Yeah.
little head on it. Beautiful, dark as you're at. Black as you're at. This is black as you're at. Right, let's have a sniff there.
Right, what we got? Cookie cream
Right,
stout,
yeah,
8
you can
malts.
pick up that caramelly and chocolatey smell.
8 malt varieties gives a complex backbone to the dessert in a glass beer. Cacao nibs, biscuit and oat bring cookie to the party with a cream coming from lactose in the boil and a touch of vanilla. There was loads of ingredients, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Well, not loads.
Yeah, it's
but
used about the
water,
usual
barley,
amount, really.
Oats, lactose, hops, yeast, vanilla.
Just read the dial, mate.
The dial is
5%, by the way. Malty 4,
yeah,
sweet and smooth 4,
yeah.
2 each for bitter and hoppy, and 1 each for floral and fruit.
Bugger all for sour.
Bugger all for sour. One is meant to be sour. It's got like tastes like cookies and
Yeah,
so you got the maltiness of the biscuity cookies.
smells really nice.
The lactose provides the creaminess. I'm getting the crumbs of that
Yeah.
snack out of my mouth first.
Oh, I forgot to do that. I was talking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're in dreamland already. Oh, that flavour is proper. It's very chocolatey.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
And it's got a little sweet after bit as well, a little sweet bite at the end.
First taste was
and
really
you've got
nice.
that creaminess, haven't you? Like I say, I'm not sure if I'm getting biscuity. You getting biscuity? Maybe a little
Yeah, a
bit.
little bit. I'm getting a lot of chocolate as well. Yeah, like cookie cream kind of thing going on. Yeah,
Ooh.
but at the same time, it's not overly sweet.
No, it's not super sweet. It's got a little hint of sweetness to it. It's got a hint of all the things that that describes it, but it doesn't taste strong at all. It
No,
tastes
even though
5%.
it is quite strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This feels just like I don't know.
I feel smothered by goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, this is actually.
I can imagine this
really
being one of them
nice.
ones you end up drinking too quickly because it's like, yeah.
that sort of really that coffee kind of like chocolatey kind of taste.
Oh. It's not super chewy. Yeah, I've got the flavours in there though, but I think it's got the maltiness. But like sometimes in the maltiness, like you're like that. I don't know.
I don't think chewy's in the circle.
No, I know it's not in the circle. They haven't adopted my phraseology yet.
No.
But yeah, no, it's just I think the lactose, the creaminess, gets rid of that malty, sticky kind of feel that you get with chewiness, or as I call it, chewiness.
I wonder if the
I'm an idiot.
yeah, the cocoa nibs and the fillet probably makes it not vegan. Who knows? But I'll go with it.
I'm sure cocoa nibs must only be like from a
Yeah,
plant.
that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't know.
And the lactose, because lactose is milk, isn't it? So I imagine it's from animals, so it makes it non-vegan.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah,
because lactose is definitely an animal milk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fructose is fruit sweetening.
Yeah.
Lactose is milk.
Love.
Lactose is milky sweetening, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, something like that. Sorry, cows. But you did a good job here. There's pictures of cookies. And
it's very smooth as well, isn't it? What's the smooth rating on that? It's free, isn't it?
It's got to be up there, isn't it?
Yeah,
Surely.
you're on the wrong page there.
4.
4, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I don't have it up
I
at
think-
5. I think it's mega smooth. Malty is 4. Sweet is 4.
Yeah.
I suppose it's quite sweet.
It's not super sweet though, is it? It's not sweet like in a sickly
To be
way.
honest, them other ones were a bit more sweet with the fruitiness.
Yeah.
But
I think because they've got that twang,
not
it kind of
sickly
takes
sweet.
away the sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not sickly sweet at all. Whoa.
it's beautifully balanced.
This definitely one that I'd sit and have 4 pints
Yeah.
for that one, no problem. No problem at all.
This could be arguably be challenging that first show we done for my favourite beer. It's that good, I think. So I would score this maybe a 4.5, maybe even a 5. I'm going to go mad.
Yeah?
I think it's that nice.
I don't know, it's hard to say to give things
I
a
don't.
5.
Yeah, it's too much.
'Cause you
isn't
always
it?
like-
Definitely a 4.
Could something be better? Could something be worse? Maybe
Yeah.
giving it a 1? Could something...
There's no such thing as perfection, is there?
No. Because the thing is, like...
I went mental in that Baxter one though.
Yeah.
But maybe I
Because
was
I don't
young
think-
and naive.
I don't think you necessarily have a perfect taste that if you're drinking and go, this is perfect, this is exactly... If I was to wave a magic wand and my taste buds all spoke about what they wanted, this is what they'd create. Because there's other sort of subtleties of flavour that to be just as enjoyable, you know? But yeah, this is definitely a 4, I'd say. Definitely the strongest one by far. Yeah, and it... I say it doesn't taste... It doesn't taste... I don't know. It just tastes not like a soft drink, but I don't know, like an Ovaltine or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like a.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? That I don't know if this is a young craft beer thing, but or just a Beer 52 thing, but it seems it's either like hoppy, fruity kind of sharp craft beers, or these lovely kind of like dark things. Like, where's
There's
the
no
in between?
middle ground. Yeah, there's no.
I'd love some in between.
There's no brand beers anymore.
No brand beers. No
Bring
amber.
back brand
Red
beer.
Ruby beers.
Yeah.
Old man beers. That's what we want. We're old. Cut us some slack.
But when it comes to like this experimenting and stuff, I much prefer the malty, dark ones. Just the flavours that go into
really.
it.
Yeah.
You know, the biscuity, the vanilla, the chocolate, coffee. These are all warm flavours in the mouth somehow. These are all flavours that make your mouth feel nice. Whereas like sometimes fruitiness can be too sharp.
I think
hoppiness can be too powerful.
I think with the hoppy type craft beers, I think what it is I think they're trying to grab the crowd from the lager crowd.
Yeah.
Because like.
I can't imagine people who like lager would enjoy the the colour's the same.
I think so.
I just think the flavour is so powerful. I can't imagine that people
lager's
like
not that powerful.
No,
Actually.
lager is insipid. I always find lager to be insipid. It's got a weird little chemical taste that you have no idea what it is that you're tasting exactly.
But I think
But
it
it's
was
just wet
I
and
think it would
refreshing.
move to that more than this.
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't know. Who knows? But it's all good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's have a chili thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck me, got 5 more to go, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, I say. I might be on the floor. I might be on the floor by the end of this, Eric. Right.
What have?
Vault City Brewing.
Oh, new
Dry hop
brewery.
farmhouse ale, 4%. At Vault City Brewing, we create modern and mixed fermentation beer with a sense of place and seasonality. Dry hopped with the little known Merca hop, giving a refreshing citrus zing. Didn't you interview them the other day on your show?
What?
Merca.
Yeah. I know. I thought that when I saw it as well. Oh, yeah.
I know.
No,
Merctar.
yeah, but isn't Merca the female-fronted black metal band?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone on there,
Yeah.
Merca, yeah. Is that not just the woman, just what, a single solo woman, isn't it?
No, yeah, it is. I mean, she has a band when she plays live.
Right,
obviously,
yeah.
but yeah. They're good, actually. Edinburgh's Hanging Back Beer Bar has become something of an institution in the city and is the birthplace of one of the country's most exciting young breweries, Raise the Bar winner, Vault City. Johnny Horn was working at the bar's microbrewery when he met regulars Adele Wilkie and her partner Stephen Smith Hay, and the three struck up an instant, if somewhat beer-centric friendship.
Sounds like it should have been in porn.
Yeah, I know, them names are good.
What,
Johnny
they-
Horn. Johnny Horn.
Johnny Horn, blimey. Come on now. You missed your vocation, mate.
Yeah. Maybe not, if we like this.
Yeah.
From day one, it was clear that Vault City brew beer that interested the gang, rather than beers they knew would sell. Johnny's love of lambics and other Belgian sour styles, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, had infected Adele and Stephen, and they all believed there was a gap in the market for heavily fruited mixed fermentation beers. These difficult, time-consuming, expensive brews might seem an odd choice for the brand new brewery, but Adele recalls being convinced that it would be a good niche.
Right, this is the one I take it where they've come up with the ingredients and the recipe, and this Belgian brewery have done it themselves, have they?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I imagine so. It's brewed in Belgium.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it says, because they're not a Belgian company, are they?
from
Edinburgh.
Yorkshire. Edinburgh, sorry.
Yeah.
So what's this one called?
Although you call it Edinburgh for some reason.
Edinburgh.
Pretty sure it's Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. American Edinburgh.
Well, you look at the
what's it
label.
called?
That looks like blood cells that have been like microscopically enhanced 1,000 times, or something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like blood cells with like virus like infecting it or
mad,
something.
isn't it?
You look at that blinking art. That's really
Blinking up.
really crazy, man.
Vault City Brewing. Vault City Brewing create mixed fermentation beer, craft beer. Mixed fermentation is when you get the yeast.
Different
the
hops
yeast.
or something.
No, the yeast ferments the beer.
Yeah.
But if you use more yeast or the yeast from a barrel or that kind of thing, you ferment it again.
Right.
So it makes beer quite weird, apparently. I don't
Right.
know.
Okay. It's like crazy alchemy they're getting up
Yeah, there is, big time. Based in Edinburgh, founded by Johnny Horn and the Hanging Bat and Stephen, yeah, we said all that. This young brewery have got huge things ahead of them. Their initial bottle release has been hard to find across the country and gaining rave reviews. Using the I'm not even going to say that, and some yeast.
Javaru Lithuanian farmhouse yeast. This beer showcases the little lone Merca hop for a light, giving a earthly mouthfeel followed by a sour finish.
You love having to go at long words, and yeah, I kind of give up. The circle is bitter and hoppy is 4, fruit and floral is 3, we got sour at 2, we got sweet, smooth and malty at 1.
Bitters at 4.
Yeah, well.
I can't imagine if someone would want to make a thing that
Oh, yeah.
tasted like bitter in like.
Smells like a bit spicy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not getting an awful lot in there. There is.
No, not loads.
But you get a little undercurrent, you reckon, of spice?
Yeah.
Maybe. Alright. Not too sure if that bitter idea is going to be good. Let's see.
It tastes a little spicy, actually.
Ooh, aye. You get the bitter,
Yeah.
It's not like horrible though.
No.
But it's like more like lemony to me than bitter. It's I would say more sour than bitter. I don't know. It tastes a bit like lemons. I get a little lemony aftertaste, but not like a really sharp. I suppose it makes it feel sort of like a little crisp feel, maybe.
I can taste cloves.
Yeah.
No, but I can definitely taste the kind of spiciness.
Yeah.
No, it's quite good. I rather like it.
Yeah. It hasn't got a horrible hoppy eye wince.
It's definitely
or a nasty twang in the back of the throat.
I think it's the nicest of the light ones so
Yeah,
far.
definitely the nicest of the light ones. I'd have to agree with that. Well, it's weird because the other ones have got sort of weird. They're all weird. They've all got strange facets to them. But this one has also got a little bit of a strangeness. But it's like, to me, it's like a slightly lemony aftertaste. But it makes it not like so harsh. Like lemon can be so harsh and make your mouth go shrivel up, can't it? But this has just got that little essence of lemonness to it, which makes it sort of feel crisp and refreshing. Like you have a bit of orange, a bit of lemon squash. You have a little lemon squash. It's like a nice little.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I might just think it's spicy because I've got these spices.
Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, no.
But no, it's just it's got. I really like the smell.
I'm not picking up a great amount of smell, to be honest.
But I like the smell, even though it's not strong. It's got a kind of
What's the percentage on that one?
4, only 4.
Yeah, sounds about right. It doesn't taste like it's strong. No, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all, actually.
Yeah.
It's again like a bit out there for a beer, as you wouldn't like expect it. But it's like, yeah, no, it's all right.
Yeah.
Weird though.
It'd be unusual, wouldn't it, if you got this in a pub? You'd be like, oh, that's different.
It's not setting off any alarm bells in any of my taste centres. It's not like going, oh!
Yeah.
It's not giving me a puggeranus for a mouth or anything like that, or making me go, it's really
But
good.
at the same time, you're not in smooth heaven.
No,
You're not like...
you're not in multi flavours at all.
Heaven, yeah.
You're say, I don't know, if let's say bitter 4, you expect it to make you go, ooh, like that, didn't you?
Yeah.
But that's not really got that to it at all, has it? To me, I think that little bitterness, what I think is lemony to me, is like, just gives it like a crisp kind of flavour to it, really.
Yeah.
And like it's there's no lasting like aftertaste. Apart from that little essence of like lemony. I suppose it must be bitter, if that's what they call them, bitter. I suppose.
Yeah, it's actually rather nice.
Yeah. Again, it doesn't taste quite like what I'd expect beer to taste like, but not unpleasant.
No.
I think a summer one when it's hot, it'll be another one that'll be nice in the summer when it's hot.
Definitely a 3.5 for me.
But if someone, I think I'd go for 3. I'd say for 3. But if someone said to me, this scores 4 for bitterness, this is not how my mind would picture it.
No.
You know, at all.
Yeah, it's just really nice sort of flavours, really.
Yeah.
You know, I say 3.5. You know, I could almost go up to a 4.
Right. Yeah, I'm not going to go crazy.
No, let's not go mad.
Because it's a bit of an odd one.
Yeah.
It's got that odd, like, you know, not my kind of beer. Not like beer was back in today when I used to go into pub with me flat cat and whip it. I didn't know.
Trouble is, back in the day, all you drank was cider.
Yeah, it was cheap.
Yeah, and you got your drunk
cheap and got
quick.
your piss quick. Yeah.
Jeez. I used to hate getting drunk on the next day because it affected your teeth.
Yeah.
My teeth were like, the next day my teeth.
If I was drinking at home, I drank cider because it was cheap and strong. But if I was going to the pub, I'd always have bitter normally.
Yeah.
Very rarely drink cider in a pub.
Yeah.
To be honest. It's weird that.
Ooh. Oh, how marvellous. Isn't it cool though that we're drinking beer that are like winners of a competition? I mean, that's pretty.
And we never even had to go to the competition to do it.
Well, the mad thing
it's
is,
an experience,
it's in a pub that I know. It's a shame I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pembury Oven's really good.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go.
Out of
get-
battery.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the battery things because I'm gonna get rid of this bit. I'll shut that flat bit up so I can tell what bit I'm gonna get rid of.
I got my beer book as well.
Okay, cool. Carly's house sitting, so what's here tonight?
Oh, what's she doing?
Catching.
Oh, okay. Cat's in. Who's cats?
Not sure. Okay, let's go for the next one then, shall we?
No, I don't want another one.
You've had enough.
Yeah, no.
No more beer for Eric. I'm going to have to drink these other 4 on my own.
Yeah.
5 on my own, bloody hell.
One extra
Oh my god, it does now, yeah. Let's go for that beer earlier
You're
on.
alright, you got alright. I fucking fucked. Mothership, so we got
Yeah,
another.
Mothership Brute Pale Ale,
Is this a new
fermented
brewery?
with champagne yeast.
I can't remember now.
4.5%. I've never had one of these yet.
Did I talk about Mothership yet?
No, I don't believe
We
so.
haven't had Mothership.
Unless it was one of the 4 that won the competition and got to choose a hop each or a yeast.
Well, yeah, they all did, but
Yeah.
oh, I don't know if I talk. Oh no, I haven't talked about Mothership.
Let me do them.
Yeah.
She's an easy lover, so Phil Collins once said, and there's nothing more lovable than this easy drinking pale ale. We brewed our bubbly brute with champagne yeast to make it refreshing, light and spritzy, perfect for a long summer's day session. Mothership is an award-winning all-female brewery that champions women in craft beer. Jolly good. We like it to be open to everybody, don't we? RH, where's RH? That's not, no, what's RH? Right.
What do you mean?
Postcode, RH postcode. I feel I should know what RH is.
Rochdale?
No.
Having been in the same situation, been in the same situation myself, I sadly can't claim to have had particularly brilliant ideas while trying to comfort a screaming baby at 3 a.m.
No, man.
Yeah, that's exactly how Jane started on the path that would eventually see her open Mothership, the new brewery that's wowing beer lovers across the capital.
Okay.
It's London based.
Oh, okay.
So what was the postcode again?
RH, it's not a London postcode, it's probably one of the outskirts.
okay,
One of the
yeah.
ones on the outskirts.
And is one of the this year's Raise the Bar competition winners.
I feel like I should know it.
Jane fell in love with fermentation during a school summer job as a winemaker's
So you
assistant.
fell in love with fermentation. That's a bit of a weird sentence. Oh, I love fermentation.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how the yeast makes the liquid bubble up. I think it's personally, you know what we were saying earlier on about them making it look all light and pale so they can
Yeah.
give it to their kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they don't know that it's, you know, actually beer that gets them drunk and makes them fall asleep. I reckon that's why she started making beer. She go, here, little Tarquin, here's some lovely orange squash for you. Mummy, this orange squash is very strong. Just drink it, Tarquin.
Yeah, don't talk.
Now go to sleep.
Yeah.
Leave Mummy alone.
Well, she was based in Kent, so I'm thinking of an outskirt.
Yeah. All right.
area.
I feel that I definitely should know bloody what RH is.
Yeah,
but
you're
I haven't
the
worked for
postcode
ages.
expert. ain't you?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Anyway, the experience sparked a passion that continued through a subsequent years studying for a degree in graphic design, during which she avidly brewed
Red Hill, Surrey, I think.
Oh, Red Hill. Okay.
It's Red Hill, Surrey, isn't it?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hedgerow wines from foraged fruits such as plums and blackberries, but it wasn't until almost a decade later when she bought her husband a simple homebrew kit. Even at that point, I wasn't really a beer drinker, but I was fascinated with the process and spent a lot of time trying to nail it technically.
Right.
So I was brewing single hop beers, experimenting with when and how added the hops, not really trying to make drinkable beer, but trying to understand the effect of
Right.
the different ingredients and when to add them.
And the different processes, how it
Yeah.
affects it. So she's come into it like a science experiment. Just,
Yeah.
A lot of them seem to have done that. It's really weird though. You've got to have some money behind you to just suddenly go, I know, I'm going to start making beer.
They do start small.
And they're supposed to. They started really small.
I've
and
got
then,
more talk. Like the Fault guys, I think, like had a tiny little thing in their room or something. You know, it's like.
So we could do it. You know, we could do it, Ulrich. We could be. You know, stop looking for
And
work.
Lucy and Rob, they're well into their beers and stuff. Even Wes and
I've
Jim.
got grapes
Wes
in the
does
garden.
that-
Got grapes in the garden. We can add that to the mix.
Yeah,
Homegrown grapes.
Lucy's made wine.
What would we call our beer? What would we call our beer company if we had a beer company?
The head fucker.
Head fucker.
Yeah. Think that'd go down well.
I don't know, it might do. I quite like it.
But my sister's made mead. She's made wine, like her own ingredients.
Yeah, I think we just have to give it some kind of Cockney rhyming slang
Yeah.
kind of.
No, we can't say pig's eggs. That's already been
Yeah,
done.
I think we should call it the Pheasant Plucker. Pheasant Plucker Beer Company.
It's done.
It's not quite rhyming slang, but you know where we're going with that. Especially when people had a few beers.
I don't know what to put my glasses on again. Right, okay. Oh, yeah.
I've already started drinking it. I was just whittling it on forever. I was like, you know.
Well, we got to go through the shit.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't remember.
Oh, it's the mothership.
Mothership, that was it.
Right, we got
Mothership.
Mothership is
Pale Ale.
all female brewery that champions women in craft beer. No, they get it.
You repeated me, Ulrich.
Oh, okay, it's all the same.
Read
Isn't
the
it?
bits I haven't said.
It's all in the can, was it?
Yeah.
Well, Mothership aims to cross the cliches and inspire more women to get involved in craft beer.
Why not?
Yeah, leading to a new wave of beer making and drinking where everyone's invited. Yeah, she's an easy lover. The Phil Collins thing.
She's an easy lover.
That comparison put me right off. Right, what we
Right.
We got bitter at 4.
Right.
We got hoppy and fruit and floral at 3. We got
Okay.
malty and smooth at 2. Sour and sweet at 1.
Okay, so this is not what it's meant. Like the bit, like bitter is the main thing of it, and like I've already been drinking it actually. While you
Why do I
were
keep putting my
talking.
glasses on? Right. Caramelly kind of smell. Quite like that smell.
For someone with a big nose, I haven't really got a good sense of smell. I don't think. Don't know. So I'm not getting anything to do with. Well, I mean, obviously champagne. It's not going to taste like
4.5 as well.
champagne, is it? It's just,
No.
Oh
yeah, it's a champagne
Yeah.
infused one.
Is it actually infused? Is it champagne hops or something? Or champagne?
You read it again.
I'm going to read it again because I can't remember what I said. Champagne yeast. So this is the same yeast
Right.
I suppose they use for making champagne, I suppose.
Yeah.
Supposed to make it refreshing, light and spritzy.
Well, it is.
Yeah, I think I can go with that. It's not got that hoppy, as I say, it's only hoppy, so it's only 3. So, hasn't got a big twang to it.
The twang's nice though. It is quite bitter though, quite sharp. But not brutally, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make your mouth wince in any way.
No,
I think, yeah.
not too bad. I don't think it's quite as good
Not
as
too,
the last
not
one.
too bad, huh? But I think probably though it's not one of the reasons it's not too bad because it hasn't got any of them really standout characteristics that some of them do.
Yeah.
Some of the ones that we
Yeah.
like are like really anti because they're too much of something,
Yeah.
too much of twang, too much of.
I don't think it's as
sharp
interesting as
hoppiness.
the last one. Yeah.
No, but I think it's just like a kind of light, pleasant,
Drinkable.
inoffensive, slightly innocuous maybe.
Yeah, but it's 4.5, so it's
Yeah,
not
so
that
no, it's not
offensive.
innocent or innocuous as you'd think. I can't say innocuous anymore though. I keep saying innocuous.
I thought you were. Yeah. I didn't want to say anything.
It's like my mouth has lost the ability to say innocuous.
Mind you, when I'm talking through my thing, I'm saying the words all wrong.
Yeah.
And
But I just noticed it. I said
more to
innocuous.
read.
I said innocuous, and I'm like, why did I say innocuous instead of innocuous? And I said it again, and I said innocuous again.
that was a new word. That was a word I didn't
I think my mouth was temporarily paralysed and unable to add that extra O syllable in the middle of innocuous.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that happens.
it does happen when you've had 5 beers.
Still a lot to go.
Mm.
Is it 5 we've had?
Mm.
4 more then.
Mm.
We're beyond halfway.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, it's alright.
Again, another one that I think would be nice. You know, a hot day. I don't know, a hot day. You could probably go. Oh, you'd probably down after that. Like in the first, you know, the first visit to the pint. You go glug 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 glug. Oh, that was better. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't mind that at all. So it's weird, isn't it? Because the things that the things that they highlight are hypergalactic. That's a beautiful can. We never got that one, did we?
Nah, we didn't get it.
Why the fuck did we get that one? I was in the light box. Oh, so the can is deceiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Mothership is quite sci-fi as well, isn't it? I hate the logo though.
Well, I do.
It's just, I don't know.
She's a designer.
It's like Mott her Hesper. Mott her Ship. What the hell is Mott her Ship?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just crazy, man, crazy. I like the writing though. The actual font is quite crazy.
Feel.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna give it 2.5. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it.
I don't know. I think I'll go as far as a 3. No.
Maybe a 3, 3.5.
No, I will go 3. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll go 3. Because I'm bold. And yeah.
Plus, it's full of ladies.
Yeah, exactly. I would say, you know, lady. No, I'm not going to say that. Really.
Full of ladies.
Just going to make jokes about being a chauvinist pig. You say, yeah, you've got to give them 3 because you've got to encourage the nice little ladies. But I'm not going to say that because I'm giving it straight up as it is, and it's definitely worth 3.
Yeah. Yeah. There is a lot more women doing it though. When I did my beer tasting thing in that Brixton,
Yeah.
it was females doing all the talking and all the processing. And
Why
I just
not?
thought,
It's good that they're enjoying the beers. Yeah. It's like there's nothing, you know.
it's almost caught up really.
Yeah,
It's almost
but there's nothing
now.
anymore which is solely the province of one sex, is there? You know.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we piss standing up more than women do, but you know, anything else like we do their stuff.
It's like our music we're into, like
there's men who like knitting, which is considered a woman's hobby of the past.
there's more men knitters now.
Yeah, there's lots of women in the metal scene, of course.
Well, I was just about to say the music we're into, like
playing out some kick-ass tunes.
back in the 80s. I mean, there was some at gigs, but now even the real extreme gigs,
Yeah.
there's many women there as men.
Oh yeah. Some women are deep into their death metal
and
nastiness.
a lot are like hugely into the bands as well. A lot of like actually in bands and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's not a man's world anymore.
Well, that Murktai didn't. Murktai?
Yeah.
It's Murktai.
Yeah, female bassist.
Murktai or Murktor?
No, it's Merctor.
Murktor, yeah.
Merctor, female bassist.
Yeah.
They've had a female drummer as well.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. And I don't see any reason why, you know, women shouldn't be good at making beer.
Yeah, it's just beer has that connotation.
It's just
a man thing.
Yeah, because men drink beer more.
Yeah.
You know, you'd think.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's just daft, like trying to.
What's it, the pub landlord, that comedian?
Yeah,
glass of wine for the ladies,
yeah,
you know.
exactly. But that is just comedy though, and everyone, you know, I think there are some people who haven't got much sense and think that's like
The way it is, mate.
real stuff, you know, whatever. But you know, those are the people who aren't actually seeing what the joke is.
And anyway,
You've eaten all your snacks, man. You've eaten all your snacks.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's true. Women are drinking hardcore. Well, I think women have got, to be honest, quite often women have got stronger heads for alcohol than men do. Quite
What we got?
Wavelength.
Is that, what's the brewery?
Mosaic Super Pale.
Turning Point, let's talk more about Turning
Sounds
Point.
like a superhero name, actually. Super
Got more
Pale.
Turning Point info.
Let me see what's on the side of the can. Turning Point Brew Co. Incredibly light in colour and glistening with mosaic. Mosaic and more mosaic. A juicy and piney showcase of our absolute favourite hop. Keep chilled, drink chilled, Happy days. Suitable for vegetarians and vegans.
Right, with a brew kit, this is how they started. With a brew kit a little larger than a homebrew setup,
Right.
Fawlty City began weekly brews in July 2018, investing in fermenters to hold their beer during the long, slow fermentation required for mixed firm brews. Fortunately for beer lovers though, the next few months should be a big change for Fawlty City as it hopefully partners with another Scottish brewery in a Cuckoo Plus arrangement, whatever that means. What does that mean?
Cuckoo Plus arrangement.
Mad arrangement?
I don't know. Cuckoos, like they're famous for throwing the babies out of the nest, aren't they? And putting their own eggs in the nest. Has it got something to do with that aspect of cuckoos?
Maybe. Uneasy about the idea of exposing another brewery's kit to potential infection from its mixed culture in yeast and bacteria, Fawlty City will instead install its own upgraded kit under another brewer's roof, sharing some of the same facilities but ultimately running a separate process. It's a clever solution.
So clever, I don't understand it. Okay.
Well, basically, they will go into this new place, but
Rather than
separate,
sharing
so not the
their
bacteria,
kettles and set up their own setup.
Yeah.
Quite a nice can. Quite like that can. Again, it's not your old traditional kind of, old man beer. Brand beer. That's our catchphrase.
Oh, look at the wheels.
It's our catchphrase for this week.
Turning Point Brewery launched into orbit in 2017 with Aaron and Cameron calling time on their day jobs and never looking back. Since then, they've been busy brewing as many unique beers as possible, whilst modestly honing their craft, learning everything they can about their mysterious liquid, and trying their best to cram as much fun into every minute of it as possible. They invite you into their little world filled with hops, good music and space travel.
This sounds like it should be served with a side salad of Hawkwind.
Yeah, it does. Incredible light colour. Oh, we've already done that. Hey, I had more to talk about. I'm sure I did. I bet I've been talking about the wrong
No, I think you mentioned that brewery.
turning point. I bet I fucking was talking about.
Was you talking about a completely different brewery?
Yeah.
Where do I get this guy from?
I knew I'd fuck it
I
up.
could train a monkey to do a better job than this.
I knew I'd fuck it up.
And let's face it, a monkey will get me more hits from the women on this channel as well. What can I say?
I was talking about Fawlty City there.
Yeah, and what is this we're drinking?
Turning Point.
Oh, well, I saw you talk about Turning Point before though, when we did the cookies and cream.
Yeah, but there was more, you see.
There's more.
I had more.
And there's more. I'm going to take my snack. You're not having any of my snacks. You've eaten all your snacks already.
Yeah, I'm a dick.
You drongo.
Well, it has two regular brewed beers, Lucid Dream, which
Right.
we had, and Disco King APA. These, whatever an APA is, these generally only go to permanent customers, so Turning Point, it's definitely a Turning Point beer we got here.
Yeah.
Fucking knob. Can continue to focus on experimentation and variety. Cameron says we go to some breweries and they've got 10 permanent beers and supermarket contracts to supply, and it just leaves so little time for experimentation and collaboration, the fun stuff. That's really why we keep our production schedule empty. I asked whether he worries this approach will limit the brewery's growth. Growth is definitely important, but where we are at the moment it's not really an issue because we've already maxed out. Capacity has been the limiting factor. This could all be about to change though, as Cameron and Aaron have just taken on Rooster's old site and kit just down the road from Knaresborough?
Yeah, Knaresborough, I suppose.
Effectively doubling their current capacity with space for a tap room and further expansion in the future.
Okay.
Given that both Cameron and Aaron seem to have simultaneous... I'm still talking. It's important. Reaching a point in their lives when they wanted to strike out and pursue their dreams, I asked if the name Turning Point had a particular emotional resonance for them.
No.
I should have known better. We went through loads of different names trying to come up with the coolest name ever, says Cameron, straight-faced. But then we thought, God, we're going to look like dicks if we call ourselves something really epic, like if we call yourself Rocket Ship. Yeah. Or something you're setting yourself up to fall. So in the end, we just went through a load of common phrases until we found one that sounded like it could be a craft brewery. Three syllables, easy to pronounce, Happy Days.
It's not as good as Pheasant Plucker though.
No, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
It's actually become a bit of a...
No one else used that, it's ours.
Oh, it's ours.
Pheasant Plucker.
It's actually become a bit of a running joke that every single one of the 70 beer names we've come up with so far would be a better brewery name than Turning Point. I mean, Space Monkey Mafia. I'll definitely buy a beer from them guys.
Okay.
So they seem quite crazy, don't they? I like them.
So they're very much into experimentation.
Yeah.
There's 70 brews already. They're getting a larger area soon, and they're not concentrating on making beers for supermarkets. They're making beers just for the fun of making beers and experimenting with new beers.
Did they do I think we got smooth, bitter, and hoppy at 4. We got sweet, fruit, and floral at 3. We got malty at 2 and sour at 1.
And you said you got hiccups there.
Man,
Right.
need a beer.
Drink the bastards. Come on, I'm sobering up.
I've talked about 2
I'm
breweries.
waiting for you to bloody well talk.
It's important if I get it right.
Bit twangy.
It's a bit sharp.
So sharp. Robust. That's a good name. Good word. I don't know what it means, but it's got a robust aftertaste.
Robust.
Robust.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a good robust?
Oh. It's funny because it's so funny because they're fucking, that was fucking awesome. But like, I was sort of like, I really like these guys just talking about them, like, you know.
Yeah.
But to me, this is like kind of just like your typical kind of quite hoppy.
Yeah. It's not
IPA,
super
really.
terrible hoppy though. Yeah.
Even the pictures of them eating shit. Sorry.
Oh, I say.
Oh.
Oh, definitely. That's the hops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice though. Quite sharp.
Yeah. It's alright. But it seems it's like they're not gone crazy with this one.
No.
Putting loads of weird stuff into it. It's like you can imagine this being
Yeah. What
Just
was the ingredients? Just your basic, was
the
it?
simple.
Yeah, malty.
It was that can.
Barley hops.
It was that can. Not only do you talk about the wrong bloody brewery, you pick up the wrong can, and so you're gonna get everyone confused.
Yeah.
Almost as confused as you are.
Fucking knew I'd do that. Water, barley, gluten, wheat, hops, and yeast.
You might need them, mate.
Fucking need a new brain, mate. I need. I think this has been the most entertaining of our beer shows.
You think so? I don't mind this. I don't mind this.
Yeah.
It's always
I think these beers have been really interesting, actually.
yeah. And to be honest, there's been none that have been really cringy like that we have had in the past. Even as we keep saying, even because my taste is getting more used to it, or you know maybe they're not so super like twangy or super drying up your mouth with the hoppiness of them, the bitterness of them, or whatever.
I still can't believe I read out the wrong brew.
Oh, I can. I can.
Yeah, you can. You can.
I can believe it.
And to be honest, I can't believe it.
I'm
as
just
well.
glad you got the right magazine and you haven't got last month's magazine in your hand.
or Razzle or something.
That would make an interesting show if you were reading out the pages of Razzle.
Sure, they got a beer section.
Yeah. Yeah. This is alright. I wouldn't
Yeah.
necessarily
It's
go
alright.
for a second pint. But if it was, I don't know, yeah, it's got the aftertaste that is not my, my usual preferred kind of thing. But it's not super offensive with its. Like, it's not overdone with that. It's quite light and pale, which I don't really favour that much either. But
Nice looking colour though.
yeah, it's alright. I've definitely had a lot worse pale ones. But I think
What would you score it?
I think I have to go 2.5.
Yeah, I'll probably go for 3.
Yeah. to be honest, like I've actually forgotten every score that I've given so far. If we had to do the midway, like we sometimes do like the
midway,
the top and bottom three.
Yeah.
I can't think.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but you'll jog your memory when we go back to them.
Will it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that it will, Eric. I've forgotten everything. I've forgotten everything I've said about everything in the world.
See, Graham's had 2 extra beers.
This one's nice.
I've only had 1 extra beer.
this one's alright.
Yeah, so we can't fuck.
That one's at the top. The other one's. We need to get a notebook. Why don't we get a notebook? Just write down our scores for each of them.
I can remember anyway. Right.
Yeah, I can't this week. I can't remember which one was the.
That's the one. That's the one we really like. That I said was kind
I
of
think this is one of the ones at the bottom, isn't it? One of this one.
That's a bit much.
At the bottom of the car.
That's what one we're at now. This one was quite nice as well. Basic, and that was pretty. That was all right. That was the one that wasn't that hoppy. That was the one that was. Yeah. That's the one.
Just the ladies.
The
ladies, because you know we're very progressive on this show. The ladies.
We sound it. Yeah. With arthritis.
Yeah. Ladies with massive hands.
Yeah. That was our first. Well, one of the first sort of bonus beers.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That was alright.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose those three have to be the bottom 3 at the moment, but that one.
Same here, to be honest.
But those 2 weren't terrible.
Great taste buds think alike.
Yeah, they weren't terrible.
No.
This one was the one that was like, yeah. But even then, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. I think I gave it a 2 that one, didn't I?
Yeah. See, the memories are flooding back.
That normally happens the next morning, and you wake up and you go, "What the fuck did I do last night?" And every like 10 minutes, a little flashback comes, and you go, "Oh my god, I didn't do that, did I?"
Tomorrow morning's going to be interesting. I've only been...
What time you got work tomorrow?
Well, the normal shitty fucking early time, you know.
Yeah.
That most people do.
Yeah.
But I've only ever been slightly hungover once doing this show.
Show or work?
Do like the next day at work. Yeah.
Oh, you're doing this show next day.
It's only happened, and I was only slightly hungover, so it's going to be interesting to see how I'm going to eat lots when I leave here.
Drink a pint of water before bedtime.
That sort of deal.
Yeah. I think I got slightly more.
It's all right.
I think I got slightly more bothered by that one as I went along. Actually,
you're okay.
It's slightly more in the mouth. You know. 2 more to go.
Is it?
No, 3 more to go.
Oh yeah. 9, isn't it?
Right, let's have this other bottle. Oh, I'm not too sure.
Return
Totally Tropical Sour IPA, 5.6. It's Vault City, which I'm pretty sure you've already read about already.
Yeah. Is it Vault City?
It's Vault City. That's V-A-U-L-T C-I-T-Y.
Yeah.
Look that one up.
Yeah.
And tell us about Mothership.
I'll just recap. I won't read it, but yeah, basically they started a small, almost like a home kit.
A lot of them do.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't fault them for their dedication to what they're doing.
Yeah, because they're the bunch of like doing a mixed fermentation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've got into partnership, so hopefully they'll get a bit bigger.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't quite such a chicken shit and I'd have the
Yeah,
guts
they're the guys
to do
that
stuff,
are having a separate room, you know, so they don't mix up the.
Yeah, with the ones they're going to partnership with. They don't want to.
That's them guys.
Cuckoo cross contaminate
yeah,
or whatever it was they said. Yeah, I remember things now and again.
Yeah.
Even though I'm cuckoo.
So.
I might do another stream on my Fallout later. That'd be quite fun if I'm pissed on my Fallout stream.
What's this called? Totally Tropical Sour or something?
Yeah, Totally Tropical Sour IPA, 5.6.
Strong as
Fruited sour IPA created with a mixed culture of yeast from Lithuanian and Norwegian farmhouses. Okay.
Based on the Vault City house yeast.
They grow yeast in farms.
I guess they do. Like a tropical lilt, sweet and sour with taste of lemon sherbet and a full mouthfeel. Look at this fucking wheel.
Oh yeah, it's very
5
sour.
for sour, 4 for fruit, 3 for floral, and 2 for everything else really.
Right,
Malty,
malty,
hoppy,
hoppy.
bitter.
Because we've had a couple that have been
sweet,
bitter,
sweet.
and we've not really sort of felt the bitterness.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try this. We'll try this one that's sour and see if we can work out because
The style was sour.
But the explanation we have for the difference between bitter and sour was lemony, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And bitter was
Acidity.
right. Okay, so that would be what I thought was lemony was kind of an acidity aftertaste. But I was going to say something and I completely forgot what I was going to say now.
It's a piss, mate.
That would be it. That would be the one.
So,
Have your beer. See if I can remember.
Slightly
It's got that
slightly.
same weird looking, like it looks like a close up under a microscope of some germs infected some red blood cells or something. It's a really strange picture.
The smell is weird.
And there's the colour.
Not a lot of smell, though. It
No,
doesn't
but there is a
smell
slightly different flavour to the
Weird
smell,
smell.
so to speak.
Right.
It's got kind of like different. Slightly different aroma to it. Not unpleasant, no. I wouldn't say it was unpleasant aroma.
It's got a very like it's going to be quite sour. It's got that smell that it's going to be sour. Let's have a look. Oh, it's really sour. But I like it. I like that feeling anyway.
Oh,
I like
say.
this is really sour.
Oh yeah. My God. If someone gave you that in the bar, you say, "Sorry, mate, it's gone off. The barrel's gone. Barrel's gone, mate. Give me something different."
No, but the thing is, when beers go off, they taste vinegary.
Yeah.
This is nice. I like this sensation. I like the sour sensation.
different.
Because I like sour sweets.
If it says on there totally tropical sour, then you might get the idea that it's supposed to be sour, and you might go, "Okay, so this is what sour tastes like." First off, I was a bit thrown by it.
Oh, I really like this.
I could feel it on my teeth. I could feel the sourness in
Yeah.
the teeth. But like the one that I said I thought was lemony before, which was actually bitter or acidic rather than lemony that I was tasting. This one is kind of similar with that strange, sharpish aftertaste.
This has really made me happy.
Yeah?
I really like this.
Yeah?
This because it's different.
It is definitely different.
Yeah.
We've had a fucking mixed batch tonight, I tell you.
Yeah. They weren't mucking about with the sour.
They were not. You know what I mean? I'm getting flavour like sherbet. It's just like fizzy like sherbet. Are you thinking that?
A lemon sherbet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's weird. I say that to every fucking drink we
Yeah.
have. It's weird. It's not actually.
You can almost think it's even got like a cidery sort of taste. It's got
Yeah.
that sour.
You get that sour sort of slight kick, and just when you think it's going to kick in and go really nasty and like sort of build, it sort of dissipates. So it's not like it's a really sharp ongoing sourness. It's like an initial little sour feeling, a little sour taste, but then it dissipates really quickly, and it's like, okay, I kind of think you're going to drink it, it's going to linger in your mouth, but it doesn't actually linger, it dissipates.
Yeah.
That's the word. I've said it 5 times now.
The ingredients, there's lots. We got malted barley wheat, pineapple, passion fruit, grapefruit, hops, yeast. Yeah. I really
So
like
that's
this.
what's providing the sourness.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those ones that I've quite intrigued by it, but as I'm getting further down, the sourness is lasting longer, and it's kind of like taking over a bit now. I'm starting to feel my eyes going a little bit squinty. But
No,
no,
I like this actually. I would score this a 4.
Yeah, because of different.
I love because it's different.
Yeah, it's very different.
And I quite like that sour sensation anyway.
Yeah.
So.
I don't mind this at all. It's again, I don't mind it. It's weird. If someone said to me, "This is a beer, drink this beer," I'd be saying, "That's not a bloody beer." You know what I mean? It's so out there. Is
it strong? Oh yeah, it is.
What is it?
5.6.
Okay, yeah, pretty strong. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how to score it though, because like I don't mind it. It's okay. I don't know if I'd drink 2 pints of it. I quite like the fact that we're drinking it because it's like a novelty. It's like, oh yeah, this is interesting. It's like something different. It's definitely probably the most out there one that we've had.
Yeah.
Because most of the time you never go into the sour, do they? We never see one with a high on the sour level.
Not really, no.
A few that's on the high on the bitter level and the malty and the hoppy or whatever.
Yeah,
But the sour is, and this is definitely, it's got that, like you say, it's probably the pineapple, like but it hasn't got a sweet. What's the sweetness? Sweetness is quite low, isn't it? Or is it quite high? Quite low.
Sweetness low, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't taste sweet. No, it doesn't. But sometimes the pineapple will give it a sweetness, whether the fructose from the pineapple. But it's definitely got that. But it's weird. I fucking say, if I say weird one more time tonight, you have my permission to slap me in the bollocks.
That would
be weird.
That'd be.
Yeah.
What a wicked beer.
Oh, that's so weird.
Honestly.
Shut up, Graham. Odd. That's particularly peculiar. I must say, this is both odd and peculiar. And
not at all a W word.
Yeah. Unusual. I would even go so far as to say unusual. But I don't think I can say I like it.
Yeah.
Because like if someone said to me, "What?" No, like I said, he said, "This is a beer. Drink this beer. What do you think of it?" I'd say, "This is not beer. It doesn't taste like beer. It's not like beer." But if they was to market this as like new alternative alcoholic drink, Lemino. New
Lemino.
Yeah,
I like that.
New
Lemino.
formula Lemino.
Yeah.
Try this. It's not beer, but it's like
beer.
brewed similarly.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it makes me hard. I'm gonna have to give it 2 point. I'm gonna have to go 2.5.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you'd like it more than that.
No, I'd like it because it's different. But to me, it's too different to actually think of it as a beer. So I use my scoring to mark it as how much of a nice beer I find it.
Yeah.
But to me, this is.
If it's not like a beer.
No, it's not like a beer at all. It's giving you the burps as well.
No, I really
It's
like
sour,
this.
but not superly unpleasantly so. But it's just to make me. Then you get the sour sweets that you jelly sweets with sugar on. It's like taking a mouthful of those and then taking a drink of pineapple squash or something.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think it was as fruit juicy as what was the one? I can't remember now. I think it was that one that was like it was like an orange juice. Do you remember that one? Like I think it was the original one, wasn't it?
Yeah, the more I go down it, the more the sourness is kind of starting to cumulatively. There's a cumulative effect on the sourness. Is now making my eyes go.
Yeah. But I like that.
Do you?
Really. Yeah.
But would you drink 4 pints of that?
Yeah.
Really? Would you not worry?
5.6.
Would you not worry the next day your mouth would feel like something from
Well, I used to do it with
Satan's own
cider.
backside?
Well, I did that with cider. The
It's
next
different-
day with
it's a
cider, the
different-
mouth would be
It's
fucked.
a different filter cider though. It's got that sourness. It's got much sharper. I mean, if you got drunk on this, you'd wake up the next morning, look in the mirror, and the mirror would melt from your breath.
Yeah. No, I like that. That was wicked. That was like something a bit different.
Very different. But it's not an experience I would like to have on a regular basis. No.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But if we had one like this every box, it'd be okay, fair enough, one a month. But there's no way I would go on a session, or even if every beer tasted like this, I'd be a wine drinker or something. Probably, you know what I mean?
Sourfest.
Yeah, it's sour. It's like tang.
It's wicked.
But so much different to all the hoppy
I'm starting to
ones.
feel it a bit now.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
What, the sourness or the alcohol?
The drunkenness.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yes, sorry.
It feels like it's going on forever, this drink. It's like, Jesus, I thought I poured them equal. Sure, I poured them equal. Mine seems to be almost bottomless.
You can definitely tell when someone likes a beer more than the other person, can't you?
Starting to feel a bit sick.
But you got to admit though that sourness is maybe a bit more pleasant than the sharp hoppiness.
I don't know.
Where'd you go with it? I think it's more pleasant.
I think they're equally unpleasant, but in different ways, to be honest.
Equally unpleasant, yeah.
They're not necessarily unpleasant. Yeah, just different. That's just unusual.
You liked it at first, but now it's starting to.
Yeah, it's cumulative. The cumulative effect of the sourness is like it's working, having its effect on my mouth, behind my eyes, almost up my nose. It's like that tangy sourness is just building up. It's like I think I might be able to just drink this and my head would explode. Let's see.
Oh, really liked it.
Oh.
I really like that one.
But do you get what I mean though? That it's not a beer, is it? It's like it doesn't feel like a beer because it's so out there. Do you want one of these since you're drinking all yours?
Go on in.
Oh.
Oh.
That is strange.
I think you got to smooth us up, haven't you?
Yeah, I think this is the dark one. A summer stout. 5% summer stout.
Mothership.
Oh,
I have more stuff to say about Mothership.
Another beer from the ladies. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, mother. It's a beautiful can. I like the can. It's just interesting.
Okay, that's what she says. Coming up with a beer recipe is the same as being a designer, just in a different medium. I did quite a few iterations, some more successful than others, but eventually ended up with some beers I was really happy with. I just released 3 to start: a Brut Pale Ale fermented with champagne yeast, which we
had
have
already.
Yeah. A cardamom and rose milk summer stout,
which is this one.
Which is this one. I've made as a home brewer, and a single hot IPA called Hypergalactic,
which we didn't get.
We didn't get. As well as these 3 beers, Jane also recently put out a watermelon ghost.
Ghost? Yeah, never heard that word played before.
Oh no, okay, I'll skip that.
Okay.
When I first started, there wasn't much information about how to brew without a brewery. She says, I had storage unit at the back of Asda and was doing local deliveries myself out the back of my car. A lot of people who wanted the beer, but I was struggling to find ways to get it to them. Now I have a warehouse that deals with deliveries, and bringing on Zoe has made a huge difference. It finally feels like we're a proper functional brewery, so it's been a learning curve, definitely.
Yeah, I think so,
You look at
the whole thing, the whole business side of thing, the whole brewing side of thing.
Look at that, she looks like a fucking proper brewer to me.
Yeah.
You know?
All the equipment there.
Yeah.
A limited edition brew of our summer stout without the cardamom and rose. Oh, okay. So this is not the cardamom and rose one. This one hasn't got the cardamom and rose.
Interesting.
A light yet complex sweet stout, best enjoyed with a large serving of sunshine. Okay. Bottoms up. I haven't poured it. Why have I not poured it?
That's right. I'm chatting away. It's 5%.
Yeah.
A summer beer for those who like to break the rules, and running through a field of wheat doesn't cut it. A traditional stout with bold flavours. It's smooth and sassy. So
if anyone didn't get that joke, that was our old Prime Minister Theresa May. That's what someone asked her what she did as a kid to misbehave or something. She said she used to run through a field of wheat.
Yeah.
And so it's become a bit of a meme for her.
Yeah. That's what posh people would do to misbehave. Through fucking wheat.
Yeah.
Of course they're not out of touch with real humans, are they?
No.
So we've got sweet and smooth at 4.
Better out than in.
Yeah, we got malty at 3. We got hoppy bitter at 2, and flora and fruit at 1, and sour at none. So it's like complete
opposite to what we just had.
Yeah.
Smooth and sweet is what you would expect the most.
Yeah, the biggest.
It's got it's got a beautiful big creamy bubbly head on it.
Oh, it looks lovely.
Look at that. You could stick a flake in that, couldn't you?
Yeah, come on.
Lovely.
Not a lot of those.
Little.
Yeah.
A little touch first of all.
Nice though.
Not too sure what.
Still a nice, pleasant smell. Yeah. Makes me smile.
Oh yeah. Oh.
It's got bite to it though, strong tasting. Yeah.
But it's definitely got. It said lactose on it, didn't it? It's definitely got some milk in there.
Oh yeah, what's the ingredients?
Was it this one? It was this one.
Yeah.
Sure, I saw milk on there somewhere.
Which I'm not
It's not on
allowed,
it.
but never mind.
It's not
No
on it.
ingredients?
No.
Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah, it is very small. Barley, lactose, milk,
Yeah.
oats, hops and yeast. Oh, and water of course.
Cool.
So yeah, it's definitely smooth. It's got lovely. It's not.
I think it's the lactose they add to it to make it creamy.
That's
maybe,
the one.
isn't it?
That's the one that gives you that creamy kind of finish to it.
How strong was the Lucid Dream? Because this tastes kind of stronger.
Ooh.
5 and 5, exactly the same strength.
Okay. It's got a nice little aftertaste, but like it's like a twang, but not like a horrible twang. Like it's like a note, like a recurring note of I don't know if it's the milkiness and I don't know, is it caramel or I don't think it's coffee or chocolate. I'm not getting coffee or chocolate necessarily. It's probably
It's not as coffee and chocolate as the Lucid, is it?
It's probably just like a biscuity malty taste or something like that, and possibly the milk as well. But yeah, I like that. It is quite sweet though.
Yeah. It's got a slightly bitter kind of kick at the end as well. It's like the aftertaste.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than chewing this, it seems to have a lip smacking this for me for some reason. I'm smacking my lips. That's a new phrase we've just coined. Like that. It doesn't feel heavy like on the malt. Though it is, though, I think, isn't it? But it's more like the smooth finish, smooth milky finish that I'm sort of, my mouth is telling my brain. It's like smooth milky finish.
I don't think it's that sweet. They put sweet higher.
Yeah, no, it's quite sweet, but it's not sweet in a sickly sweet way. I think it might be a cumulative one. If you had like 3 pints of this,
I think it's got quite a bitter sort of taste.
You think it's bitter?
At the end,
yeah.
I think it's got quite a sharp taste to it.
I think that's the sweetness. It's maybe but it's not like a, I don't know. It's not like a sharp sugary sweetness. I think the malt maybe.
To me, it tastes a bit sort of.
What is the bitter rating?
The bitter rating's it's 2, but to me it tastes quite bitter. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Yeah, it's really nice. I don't think it's actually quite as good as the Lucid Dream actually, but it is good.
Yeah. Wow.
Still quite chewy,
yeah.
It's chewy.
Yeah. Saying that, when I say normally I would like, I could easily drink 4 pints of that. I think there's a little sweetness to it. I'd think 2 or 3 pints would be enough actually.
Yeah.
But I think the sweetness would be cumulative, and you would start going. Well, actually, I'm feeling a bit too like in my mouth now. That sugary aftertaste is maybe like, I don't know though. I mean, I'll have to go to the pub one day and try 3 or 4 pints. See how it goes down.
Yeah, I can see the sweet because I mean, 5% is fairly strong for a stout, and usually when you get strong stouts, because there's a lot of alcohol in it, you get more of a sweeter taste. But it is sweet to the first taste, but it's also, for me, it's got like quite a bitter sort of taste as well, as well as just being nice and rich and.
Yeah, rich is a good word for it. Definitely.
Chewy is a good word for it.
Yeah, and it is the opposite of the sour one that we had. It's funny how your mouth, taste buds, whatever.
Work.
Yeah,
how does it work?
Communicates with information to your brain, but you don't necessarily know the word to go, to explain it. It's like how you sensations are hard to explain, aren't they? Really?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If someone punches, you can say that hurt, but you can't describe how the punch hurt, or it kind of like spread out as like a. Well, you know what I mean? It's not something you can explain. The same to me with taste, unless you've tasted all those different elements and you can identify it in there.
But it's what we're saying. We're not experts.
Yeah, we're not experts, and we're half cut. I'm particularly not an expert. I'm an expert at talking and saying nothing, but talking a lot. Yeah. Talking a lot, saying nothing.
I'm an expert at reading the wrong fucking thing.
What's that Shakespearean quote? Something about sound and thunder signifying nothing or something like that. So it's a Shakespearean quote.
Okay. It's smarter than you think.
Yeah. but they all think I'm a genius. So, oh dear. I'm smarter than the average bear.
Yeah.
So we've got one more to go.
Is it?
Yeah, one more to go. We've had 8 now. 8 beers.
Yeah. I think the last one's a stout as well, actually.
Oh, I say.
Yeah.
Jolly good. Jolly good show, old chap.
It'll be interesting to see
I might fall
my
asleep.
order. Yeah.
Might fall asleep before I get the last one out.
I was going to say, I can't even think. I love that bit.
Well, you said that.
One of, no. One of the first shows, like,
Oh,
you're like, what do you mean? I can't even think.
they're quite interesting to look back on.
Yeah, they are. They're hilarious. But as you probably noticed, apart from my slightly slurred words
Yeah.
and
Inability to read the right article.
yeah, apart from that, I think you probably find them just the same as I normally am when I'm drunk.
Right. I was wondering what he was getting at then.
The funny thing is, most people like think I'm not drunk when I'm completely fucked.
Right.
Like, it's weird because I don't particularly change that much when I'm drunk. I'm more like
You're very
just
centred.
slightly happy.
There you go.
And
Yeah.
but I don't change that much. I know everyone says that. You
Yeah.
know, I'm all right when I'm drunk, but I genuinely am. Like, I can't speak properly, but I genuinely sort of pretty much the same.
Right.
So
You've been
pretty
a judge of
boring,
that.
really. Pretty
Comments
boring.
down below. Is
Yeah.
he talking bollocks?
Yeah. Yeah. Really, I go around and I fight everyone.
Yeah, no, that's not something we don't do, that's for sure.
Yeah. I don't fool around and be silly and act like an idiot either, you know, because
Them days when you get so drunk that you couldn't get home, you know, that's for young people.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when back in the days when you used to go there and you want to get drunk quickly for some reason. You drink quickly, you're thinking,
some reason.
oh yeah, I can manage this. You know what I mean? You just
Then it hits you.
Yeah. You think, oh, I'm fine. I'll have another pint. I'm fine. And you suddenly you go out in the fresh air. It's like, poof, that's it.
You're fucked.
Total brain shut down. You
Yeah.
get home the next day with all leaves in your hair and wonder what the hell happened. You know, you've got a tattoo on your ass saying "get it here" or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my god, I was not at all sober.
Yeah.
What? So let's while we're on that subject, what crazy stuff has happened to you while you've been drunk?
Well, I always remember. I never forget the very first time I got properly drunk, and it was my sister's friend Karen. Never forget it. Got me drunk on Special Brew.
Oh,
And I was about 16, maybe even younger. I might have been 15.
Special Brew is what we call tramp juice.
Yeah, it was
It's what
banned
tramps
for a
drink.
while.
It's so strong.
It's
just
9%.
literally- It's just for getting fucked, basically. No final word to use.
And it was the first time I was drunk enough to be sick,
Yeah.
and then just falling in my sick and not able to get up out of my sick. And
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that again.
No. Well, back in the day, like, you go to the rock, we used to go to work,
Swimming, mate.
we'd go to work all day, come straight home, didn't have time to have any food because you had to go out to the rock club or whatever you were doing. So you'd go straight back out after you got changed, and like you normally didn't eat until after you'd been to the pub for like 4 or 5 pints. And then you just go home, you know, sometimes more, you just got completely wasted, didn't you?
Yeah.
Remember one time I got a Chinese on the way home, absolutely wankered. The next thing I know, I'm waking up at 4 in the morning. I'm on the kitchen floor. The cats are eating Chinese off of my body, and
Off your body?
Yeah, off my body. I literally was lying on my chest, and the cats going. And the clincher, I'd also pissed myself. But there you go.
Okay.
That's class. This is back in the
We are
day.
classy.
Back in the day when I was a sophisticated gentleman. Right. Interestingly enough,
I have got some even worse stories about being drunk, but we won't go there.
save them for next month.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, like Dick Brewing Company, this beer is called 9. And it's
Yeah.
our 9th beer. How coincidental is that?
That is mental.
It's a 5.4% stout. Ain't much happening in the West Midlands. It's vegan. And their tap room is in Birmingham.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a little bit more to talk about this Dick Brew Company.
Is it the right one?
It is.
Are you sure it's the right one,
It
Harry?
is named for the Digbeth area it calls home. Dick Brew Company is proud of its roots and genuinely passionate about its community role. Birmingham has the youngest population of any city in Europe, and some of its poorest communities, particularly in its former industrial hinterlands, places like Tipton, Digbeth and Wolverhampton.
It's the home of heavy metal. It's
It
where
is.
Black Sabbath came from.
That's it. And
That's a bit of a weird
Judas Priest.
stat. The youngest.
yeah, I didn't realise that.
Where did they get that from?
Dunno.
What's the word? They go and they take a census.
Yeah,
They do a
maybe.
census.
Maybe. I don't know.
Ah, you know why it's the youngest place in Europe?
Paint all over me.
It's always fucking sprogs being chucked out the fannies of like 14-year-old girls probably.
Probably.
It's probably underage teen pregnancy. It's probably the underage
Thought
teen
London was
pregnancy
into
capital of
The world.
of the UK maybe. I don't know.
We're
It's
terrible
just a
at-
theory. I could be wrong.
We're the worst for that in
Don't quote me
Europe
on it.
for that.
Yeah, we are because I don't know. Something to do, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
In
know.
reality, nothing much
Actually,
moves as a shag.
maybe we should make that part of the show. We should be like two old men chatting bollocks, and we should come up with some subject that we can talk about in a stupid, drunken way and be really offensive.
Oh, we're doing that.
Because that's what we do. That's true.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the whole show. What am I talking about?
The reality of Digbeth is there are very few residents. It's all undeveloped industrial land,
Yeah.
very close to the centre of Birmingham. The landlords are waiting for the high-speed rail, which is a complete fucking waste of
And they're not doing it
motherfucking
now,
money.
are they? They're not doing it now.
Well,
No, I don't have been cancelled. They've spent.
don't matter. They spent millions
I
on
know.
it already.
Is it millions or billions they've spent on
Probably
it?
billions.
Unlike this H2O, no H2,
HS2.
HS2, high speed.
Well, they're gonna go through it now.
All he was going to do was knock like
Half
20
hour.
minutes, 20,
Yeah.
20 minutes of the travel time from south
Yeah.
London
Yeah.
up to the
There's
Midlands.
homeless people.
Totally
the
fucking
NHS
pointless.
is fucking fucked.
Yeah.
But they want to spend money on a stupid fucking.
Just so a few businessmen
Oh.
can get 20 minutes quicker
Yeah.
from one part of the country to the other. And they're supposed to
It's
bring...
mental.
Yeah.
It's mental.
Totally mental.
Never mind.
Anyway,
Anyway, let's
Well,
not
we-
get into politics.
we're not interested really. It's not,
Yeah.
not a subject that interests us really, is it, Owen?
No. The landlords are waiting for that bullshit
Yeah.
to push prices up. So there's nothing happening here. We've got a 7,000 square feature building that would be unaffordable in any other part of the world.
Yeah.
That gives us an opportunity to be a force for good.
Okay.
They yeah, cool. You're not really munchy today.
No, you just like you're so quick.
Yeah, I did.
Mind you, I think yours were bigger as well. The surface area of yours were slightly bigger than mine.
Yeah.
So you had less, I think, because they were,
Okay,
they were
maybe.
each of them was bigger.
Maybe.
I said that at the beginning of the show, didn't I? I said yours are bigger than mine. And I wasn't talking about...
I'm always
part of yours, I
reluctant
mean.
to have a stout at the end because
Yeah?
it's like because we kind of like this sort of
The
dark.
head
beer
went
stuff.
crazy on my one.
Yeah.
But look at that, beautiful bubbles in that one. Beautiful, frothy,
Oh
creamy
yeah, hang
head.
on. Let's do the bullshit. What's this one?
Um,
Oh, the dig.
yeah.
Yeah.
9 it's called.
9.
9, not 9, but 9 is in the number 9. Which is appropriate.
5.4, so it's strong
It's our
again.
9th beer today.
A dark and mysterious stout from Dick Brew Company in Birmingham. A huge malty character with a smooth finish. Ain't much happening in the West Midlands. Unfortunately, a rock pub closed down. Like in London, we had the Big Red closed down.
Yeah.
Hammer in the Anvil closed down in Birmingham as
Oh,
well.
I've not heard that one.
Yeah, really cool place. Malty is 4. Sweet, smooth is 3. Bitter, hoppy is 2. Fruit and floral is 1. And sour is none.
Right.
So we're talking malty here.
Malty, sweet, chewiness.
Oh, I better put my glasses on.
Smell, it's got a nice little... treacly maybe? Little...
Yeah, I'll go with that. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a bit more than the last stout. Straight away.
Yeah?
Mm. What's the ingredients in here?
It's got a little malty aftertaste. It's got, to me, it's got that smooth, like milky feel, like. But
Yeah.
what was the lactose, the milk? But I don't think it's got milk in this one, no. No, it doesn't have
No,
milk in it, but it's still got that smooth, kind of like a slightly refreshing kind of.
Yeah, I
feel
mean,
to it.
it's got the water, malted barley, hops and yeast, but we've added oats. See, the funny thing is, it's pretty much the same ingredients as the light beers. I think the difference is they burn it. It may be the different malts, but they
I don't. Also, is it just me or the dark ones? Do they have malt instead of hop? No, you have hops as well.
Yeah.
But in the lighter ones, they always talk about like, so many hops. This hop, that hop. But in the dark ones, they don't really talk about the hops. It just says hops. It's got some hops in it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's more.
Hops gives the flavour of the beer.
Malted barley. That's barley's got there. What is? How do you malt barley? What is it? You put is malt ingredient they put in it. It's a dark, treacly. Is it a byproduct of?
I don't know.
A brewing process, or?
I don't know, but with stout, they kind of
That was the burp
You
can't
got
be
something
known
in your nose, by the way.
Have I?
Yeah.
What is it?
Don't know.
Is it a bit of head from the?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I still can't see. Is it gone?
Oh, it's gone now. Yeah.
Probably a bit of head off the beer.
But they roast the barley, I think, for longer to make a stout. You know, because it's got that burny kind of.
Yeah.
I presume. You know.
Ooh.
I don't know that much.
Yeah. Most pleasant.
It's
Definitely
really nice.
got a little sweetness to it.
It's really nice.
Yeah. I would say I'm not getting any chocolate or coffee or anything. I think it's just the malt and the sweetness and the smoothness. You know, it's just general character just creates a nice feeling in the mouth.
Yeah.
What was the percentage of it? Is it a strong one? It feels a bit strong. 5.4.
Yeah.
Not super strong, but yeah, pretty good.
Oh, strong for a stout though. It's really nice, and I like the can.
What ABV is Guinness?
Oh, it's only about Guinness. It's not that strong, I don't think.
No.
Maybe a 3.8 or 4. It's a good point, actually.
It's got a different character in it to these ones that we have, these stouts that we have. It's got.
Yeah. To be honest, Guinness is standing alone. I do like Guinness. Nothing tastes like Guinness, actually.
It's got a little throatiness in it. Yeah.
Plus that smooth head. But funny enough,
I like smooth head.
I do. But I like the original Guinness that comes in a can, which is more of a sort of traditional kind of beer head. But you never ever see it in the pump.
Okay.
I'd like to see it one day. But no, it's great stuff, Guinness. Guinness is like a bit of a fallback for me. Like sometimes, like when I go to rugby, I always have Guinness because it's the only decent beer they really sell. You know? So if I go to a real ale pub, I'll have ales and stuff like that. But if it's just a normal bog standard pub and there's nothing much, I'll have a Guinness.
And the Guinness is on. You can always have a Guinness. It's not always well done though in some pubs. If it's a ropey pub, they can really fuck up the Guinness, can't they? They don't put any effort into it.
It's a bit of a cliche, but actually, if you do go in an Irish pub, the Guinness is usually pretty good.
Pretty much, because if you're an Irish pub and you serve shit Guinness, you won't be in business for very long.
No, you won't.
You know what I mean?
You won't.
Which makes sense, really. So they've got to fucking look after it. Because it's their bread and butter, isn't it? So, yeah. Well, it's almost time to work out the top fucking 3, man.
Yeah.
And obviously there's 3 dark ones, so I'm going to be going for the 3 dark ones.
Well, do your bottom 4.
Right, bottom 3 first. Right,
yeah.
See, I might have to go and have a pee, actually. What I say?
Score? It's probably a 3.5, 4 maybe. 3.5, 4. I like it.
Yeah. Definitely 3.5. I'm going 4, fuck it. I can't remember what scores I'm giving everything else.
Everything else.
And like,
It's been a long show.
I can't remember the characters of each. I think it might have been credit to the top. I'm not sure though.
That's my favourite. That was.
Your cookies and cream was your favourite. No, we're doing the bottom three, aren't we?
Yeah.
That is definitely. I think that's definitely the bottom one, if memory serves.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Do your bottom three then. Do
can't bloody
it. You
remember. I think these. I don't know. What was that one like? We had that a minute ago, didn't we? And it was sour, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the sour one.
Yeah, it's weird.
That was the super. I can't remember myself. That was quite nice.
Yeah.
That was the nice spicy one that I thought.
You thought was
okay.
spicy,
Yeah.
I think that was good. I think that's been dropped out of my top three now after the dark ones. It was good. And there's still a mothership in the top three, so you know. But this one's definitely.
Yeah, I'll go with
I can't
mine,
remember it now, but.
It was the orange juicy one.
Yeah, the one that we said it wasn't like it didn't taste like a beer. It tasted like you put with ice and had it.
Yeah.
Didn't I? So is that the one I said that for? Actually, Wavelength wasn't too bad, was it? Oh man.
That seemed so long ago.
Well, you know, that's the trouble. That's the trouble. It wasn't it wasn't nasty at all. It wasn't nasty at all. It was just different. It had definitely had a different twang to it, didn't it? It was like it's a different mouth feel, different, and it was like, oh, this is.
It's ironic that the collaboration beer between the best people,
I think that's
arguably the worst.
Too many cooks spoiled the broth.
Yeah, they did.
As they say, too many cooks spoil the broth, and I think that was the the fact they're all bunging in whatever ingredients they feel like.
Yeah.
You know, oh, let's bung a bit of that in there. Oh yeah, let's bung some of that in there. It kind of, you know. Also, sometimes you've got to think, when you've had a few beers, the ones that come later are probably going to fresh in your memory, and you were quite pissed when you came to them. So they kind of like get like a bit of more of a thumbs up because virtue of coming later.
And then you got to do your bottom three.
I'm just trying to think of what was the bottom fruit. I can't remember what this one was like. That was a sort of sour one, wasn't it? Well, that was a sour
that was
one.
the sour one. That was the.
What was this one?
The pleasant one. The spicy, slightly nice.
Well, I'm going to go with the sour one in the bottom three, actually.
Yeah.
I know you're not going to agree with that, actually. I don't think you won't.
Not at all.
Because it was different, very different.
Yeah.
But not in a beer way. Different in a this is not beer way to me.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
It wasn't unpleasant. It was just different, and when you've got to score stuff, you know, that's gonna score it down for me.
Yeah.
But
your bottom three.
These two, I didn't regret drinking them. They were okay, you know, very different tastes. This one again, if I wouldn't say I regretted drinking it, but like of the whole 9 we've had tonight, that was definitely the one to me was furthest away from what I would call nice.
Well, my bottom three, we're going to be quite different today.
Right.
Well, in the bottom, I think we're going to be quite different. I agree with that.
Right.
That's definitely in my bottom three.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think these are my bottom three, which was that bottle.
Right.
Too much like fucking fruit juice.
Yeah,
and,
weird
really
concoction.
high hops.
You didn't like that one?
I know I liked all these.
Yeah.
The Mothership was it's kind of standard kind of hoppy beer.
Yeah.
It didn't really do a lot for me. It was all right, and the Wavelength was pretty cool, but
I can't remember what happened with the Wavelength now.
yeah, because my middle ones, see, I quite like that.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
And I really liked that. That's pretty cool. Right, your top three.
What was that one? The dry hopped. You liked the sour one, didn't you? That's why I might be the
What's
top
your top three?
I'm going to go with the
three darkest.
darkest ones. Yeah.
What's your favourite out of the three?
I think it have to be the last one, the 9. I think
That's your favourite?
Yeah, I think so. Then I'll go the cookies and cream. And then finally, I've got a bit of fucking biscuit in the back of my throat. The summer stout. I'm trying to cough without letting out a massive fart that I'm holding in, so I don't want to.
Fart away.
I don't want to double up on them. You know, burping and hiccuping is one thing, but you know.
So I'm not far off, but we'll take the Mothership out.
Oh.
I like the stout. It was nice, but it was a little bit. It had that kind of very sweet, but also bitter thing, which I weren't.
I can't believe you ejecting the ladies, Eric.
Sorry,
you
sorry,
bastard.
ladies.
You chauvinist cunt.
Bastard.
We're definitely not.
You can say the C word.
I did say the C word. I know. It's,
I really liked this. I really liked this because I like a sour sensation, and it was just really different, and I loved
Definitely
it.
different.
I really liked it. This was a really cool stout, with the one we just had.
Yeah.
Really nice. What can I say? But this was the fucking nads.
Alright.
I love the cookie
Creamy,
feeling, the
milkiness,
creamy, the
yeah.
milkiness,
Yeah.
the chocolate, the coffee.
Yeah.
So that was my favourite beer, and this actually rivals a little bit the Baxter's stout.
Right, we had right back in the
Back in the
first
day.
video, was
So
it?
yeah,
I can't remember it. I suppose you remember the name.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just.
Yeah,
To be honest, though, when it comes to beer, it's like you're not like a proper like measure of it, because you know you don't remember what you've drunk, so you can't remember exactly what the tastes were. You're getting more alcohol in you as you go along. So you know, and the thing is, everyone's tastes are different as well. So you know, whatever you drink, enjoy what you're drinking. Hopefully you find some nice beers, you know, for yourself. A lot of people, which I quite like with this, especially when I watch you back live, people always say to me, "Oh, I had some so-and-so beer the other day. You should try it." Yeah. And most of the time, you know, because we don't get it, we don't see it. So it's like, but there's just so many beers out there. There's so many, you know, and it's good.
A quick shout out to Beer 52 because I send to your Facebook message our show.
Bloody mama's boy.
Yeah. But,
thank you, Beer 52.
No, I'm not going to suck their cock.
Eric loves you.
No, I'm not going to do that. But what I'm going to do though is they get back to me and say like, "Oh, this show's made our day" and all this stuff.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
They're pleasant.
But,
that's good.
If you can get it on the main page of their Facebook site, that would be fucking awesome.
They're not going to do that. There's probably a million. We actually looked to see if anybody else is doing Beer 52 reviews.
No, not on the main thing.
No, but on YouTube. Are there other people on YouTube doing Beer 52 box
I don't
reviews?
know, but
There probably is. Probably hundreds of them doing it far better than us. Talking about how it tastes of figs and cloves. That was the one I was trying to think of. Yeah, and not burping and farting and dancing around because I need a pee.
But they're into it, so.
This is my need a pee dance. I need a pee. I need a pee.
You need a pee. So put our drunken asses on the main page. It'd be really cool. But we like your beer. We love you.
Eric, honestly. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
We've had 10 beers next month, just so we can fall asleep at the end of it. No, we won't do that, because unless we did it at the weekend, we haven't got work next day. But
I think going back to 8 beers.
Are you going to a gig on Friday night?
Am I? Don't know.
I don't know, there's a gig at the Unicorn.
That
Sacrificial Slabs, I think, played with Mokhtar last time I was there.
Okay.
Anyway, we're definitely going, because I need a wee. And yeah, cheers for watching, and if you enjoy it, share it with your friends and all that. And you know,
why wouldn't you?
If you want to give us £1 million to open our own brewery,
yeah,
it's called Pheasant Pluckers.
Yeah.
Bye.